There you are, working on your math homework, when you come across a question like this. Not sure what an area model is? Let me break it down for you. An area model is another way to show multiplication. To find the area of a rectangle, we multiply the length times the width. So when we are multiplying two numbers, we can assign one number as the length of the rectangle and the other number as the width of the rectangle and multiply. What makes the area model effective for students is that it provides a visual way to break the numbers apart by their place values to multiply and keep the work organized. Here's an example. Let's say I want to multiply 42 times 15. Using the area model, I can put 42 on the top as the length and 15 on the side as the width. To multiply, I'll want to break each number apart according to its place values. 42 is 4 tens and 2 ones, so that's 40 plus 2. So I'll divide the rectangle into two parts. One is 40 and the other is 2. 15 is 1 10 and 5 ones, so that's 10 plus 5. I'll divide the rectangle this way into two parts, one for 10 and one for 5. Now it looks like a grid. To multiply, first I find the partial products. Partial means part, and the product is the answer to a multiplication problem. So the partial products are the parts we will add together to get the final answer. First, we will multiply 40 times 10 to get 400, and then 2 times 10 to get 20. 40 times 5 equals 200, and 2 times 5 equals 10. Now that I have my partial products, I add them together to get the answer to the multiplication problem. So I have 400 plus 200 plus 20 plus 10 for an answer of 630. Now let's see how that relates to the standard algorithm. When we do the standard algorithm to multiply, we first multiply 5 times 2, which we see on our grid here. That equals 10. Next, we would multiply 5 times 4, but the 4 is in the tens place, so we are really multiplying 5 times 40, which we see here equals 200. Next, we would multiply 1 times 2, but since the 1 is in the tens place, we're really multiplying 10 times 2, which we see here equals 20. Finally, we would multiply 1 times 4, but the 1 and the 4 are both in the tens place, so we are really multiplying 10 times 40, which we see here is 400. Does that make more sense? Good, thanks for joining me for Math in Minutes.